believe that we can get much better here, tremendously better. Our area for growth in this category is outstanding, and I don't mind helping to lead that parade out of this silence. Childhood sexual assault, we need a statement. We need a cause. We need to have maybe a name and a face associated to it, so that we can see how it's progressing, or we can understand what the truth is, and we can solve this problem. So I'm going to offer to give my name and my face. My name is Renee Belinda Cooper, and well, this is my face. Well, it's my face right now. Hopefully my face will be looking better soon. Like I said, I'm finishing up the last of my therapy. So I am an American. From my Cherokee toes to my European nose, I'm an American. My great-grandmother, Ida Eliza Emily Bolt Holloway, marched for decades against ridicule and scorn, so that women could be seen as equal in the eyes of our laws, so that we could be educated, so that we could have a voice in the way that our society grows and changes. I am just merely following in my great-grandmother's footsteps to help improve our society, to look at ways, and this silent abuse is one we definitely need to improve, and we can improve it. In Lincoln freed the slaves. That's true. But it took Martin Luther King Jr. almost a decade later to raise the awareness so that we could eliminate most of our racial inequality. Lincoln did not eliminate the problem. He made the first major step. My great-grandma made one major step. I mean, it took them over almost a century for women to get the right to vote in our country. So I'm not taking that lightly. My great-grandmother and my great-great-grandmother worked very hard for me to be able to have that freedom. So I'm just following right along, and I, like Martin Luther King, I have a dream, and my dream is of freedom. So I hope that you will join me in the shows that I'm going to have, and open up this awareness, because we need to talk about this right out in the open, and we, as in me, as well as other survivors, we need to hear people do that. For once, we need to not be cloaked in the shame. For even when we get support from people, there's still a certain amount of silence that goes on. If you talk to somebody about the subject, they will tend to look around to see who else could possibly hear, as if it was shameful to them. So the silence and the shame works all the way through our society. It is not just on those of us who have been assaulted. It is the way in which our society perceives and interacts with us and helps us, or I should say doesn't help us. Our society right now is set up more to silence us than to help solve this problem. So I am going to do my absolute best to try to bring out the different issues and open up understanding. I'm going to have a couple of people come in and talk with me. My father is going to come in and talk with me, and he and we're going to talk about, what the part of the family is once we've come out and admitted this, and we've said, what, I need to clear all of this. I need to untangle all of these ties that I have that are on me that are wrong. And I need my family to support me, So I couldn't ask for my family's support back then. I didn't have a voice where they would have understood what it was that I needed and been able to provide that. So I'm going to hope to open this up so that families now can see that. They can see from our side. And I hope to prevent, it's a strange combination, because in a way I have to show you my family's mistakes in order to make you better, so that you can learn from that. And that's not an easy thing for a person to do. But I do believe it is something that needs to be done. And it may be why this area has not been exposed to the way that it needs to be, not brought out to the level that we can in order to deal with all of the issues and all of the truths that are behind it. The hidden aftermath that plagues us for decades, the memories that are lost and then come back up, and how they come back up. So I'm going to use this program of Voice Finder, CSA, Childhood Sexual Assault, so that we can open this up and talk about it, and we can solve this problem. Okay? My name is Renee Belinda Cooper, and I would like to thank you for joining me at Voice Finders. We will find a better way.